A world full of people with no law, it will collapse. It will collapse into chaos and confusion. But a world full of people who think they're saved by law, it will also collapse into pride and cruelty. The world desperately needs people shaped by both, people who stand firm for truth and overflow with grace. When real Christians live like that, people won't know what to do with them. That's why legalists will say, you're too soft. And relativists will say, you're too rigid, you're too strict. But the gospel makes you neither. It makes you something entirely new. That's how the world will know the gospel is true, not just by what we say, but by how we live, how we treat each other. If we can hold truth and love together, if our lives break the stereotypes and reflect something deeper, then people will see Christ in us. And this is what the world needs now. Servant leaders whose hearts burn with the gospel. People full of both grace and truth, just like Jesus. Because truth without grace, it isn't really truth. And grace without truth, that's not grace at all. But in Jesus, the two meet perfectly. That's why Paul can ask, is the law opposed to the promises of God? And confidently answer, absolutely not. In the gospel, and only in the gospel, law and love kiss. Justice and mercy embrace. All of God's goodness passes before us, not just the part we like, but the fullness of God's holy standard and his redeeming love. Ask yourself, do I really know this? Do I live amazed by it? Has it really changed me? Because the gospel is unlike anything we could have invented. It's too paradoxical, too beautiful, too gracious. It's what happens when a God who is completely just and completely loving steps into our world to save us. That's the message of Galatians, and that's the message that changes everything.